Hello everybody, and welcome, holy shit, welcome to a brand new installment of the ever-present Who Bulletin, starring me as me. Welcome, one and all. If this is your first time joining us, welcome back. We are doing weekly Doctor Who news live streams. Doctor Who news, Doctor Who variety. Sometimes we'll react to stuff, sometimes we'll do daft games, but this week we have news. Yeah, welcome. If this is your first time here, hope you're having a lovely fucking time. Good damn. It's been a while since I did one of these. It's very strange. The last time I was live on here was when we were doing our fundraiser, which I will talk about. But welcome, of course, to Dr. Master, Mr. Scarlo, Abigail, Carl, Springtrap Lover, 2010, Doctor Who fan, J Duncan, Mr. XD Gamers. Welcome. I'm not feeling very well today, so I came home from school to take a rest and watch this stream. So hello, Carl. That's lovely. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say about this when we already know everything that's currently available to know about this. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's more just a case of actually talking about the news, because this is the first time... honestly, it's so fucking annoying, isn't it? Because I'm like, I do my weekly streams most Tuesdays, and then I take a little bit of time off. I do my big sort of fundraiser stream. I'm going to make myself a bit bigger there as well. I do my fundraiser stream, and then I'm like, okay, cool, need some content to do. And then there's like almost too much news to talk about. We've got the Series 10 soundtrack's been confirmed. We're going to talk about the article that they released. We're going to talk about what we know. And I'm going to make some predictions based on just common sense and years of dwelling on this subject. What comes next and when we might get it and what might be on it. Music, hopefully. And then we are going to be doing talking about the Battles in Time return, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Then we're also going to be talking about a little bit, touch on the brand new Doctor Who figure which was launched today, which is the Ainley Master, and why that is such a big deal. So yeah, we're going to be talking about everything we know about everything. Yeah, welcome to the stream. So if you were here, when was it? On the 4th, 10 days ago, I did an 8-hour live stream here. On Saturday the 4th of October, I did an 8-hour live stream to fundraise for my short film called Wingman. And a lot of you showed up and had a great time, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. And I thank you all for everyone who joined in, everyone who donated, everyone who got involved. I haven't got round to fully setting up everything I want to do for these Tuesday streams yet, but something I do want to share is that to a few people who were very keen on this idea, and obviously myself wanting to fundraise a bit more, we are going to be keeping up the donation menu for the most part, unless I get sick of it today. We may not be doing the costume or prop, but the Fear Her dance for every £5, singing a Doctor Who song for every £10, maybe reading a page of Love and Monsters, and especially the shout-outs and thank yous, will absolutely be live. So if you are interested in supporting our film, Wingman, it is linked in the pinned comment in chat. It's linked in the description below. It is greenlit.com/project/wingman. And for every £1 you'll get a shout out. For every £5 I will do the Fear Her dance. If you don't know what that is, by the way, it's this. Whatever the fuck that is. Still going. And done. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and for every £10 we'll be singing a Doctor Who song. I'm not going to do the costumes or props, because that's fucking mental to try and pull out now. And also the reading a page from Love and Monsters, I'm going to hold back on that one, because that is an idea that I'm going to run in itself. Yeah, interesting. But yes, welcome everyone to the stream. That is what's happening today. We've got a lot to talk about and a lot to do. But yeah, as always, if you do want to support, we haven't got Super Chat or any of the YouTube donation features turned on. If you want to support me as a content creator, I'd kindly ask that you check out our film fundraiser on Greenlit, which is obviously again linked in the pinned chat and in the description below. If you want to show your support for the stream, please donate through there and you'll get a big ol' shout out. And I know it doesn't highlight your message in chat, I know it doesn't yada 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 yada, but you'll be sure to get an absolutely massive thank you and shout out on the stream. So please do consider doing that if you want to support it. But yes, let's start with a hoodle because it's been a while, and I feel like we need to kind of race through this. I can't remember the last time we did a Hoodle. It's been a while. So we might have a lot to do, and that's absolutely fine. It's really funny because like doing the stream and setting up all the stuff, like the fundraiser stream, has like made me want to really sort my shit out, because like this looks a lot nicer than like this. So I want to do something about that, you know. When was our last live stream? That's a good question. Our last live stream before the fundraiser one was the 5th of September. It was over a month ago. So we're going to go all the way back to the 6th of September, and we're going to go straight through, and we are going to do some Hoodles. So, yeah. Hoodles, you get pictures or sounds from a Doctor Who episode, and you have to guess which one it is. You can join in. I just ask that you wait a few seconds before putting your guesses in, just so I don't see it in chat, but I'll try not to look anyway. And we're going to race through these, because we've got about a month's worth to do. So, lock in, folks. We're going to be doing this. We're going to warm up, and then we're going to talk about the Series 10 soundtrack. That sounds like classic Who. I've not got a fucking clue. I'm going to put Rose because it's not right.
Type 2, you are the computer.
Well, it is modern.
Type 2, you...
Oh my god. This is a one that I haven't seen in a very long time. So I'm trying to... Oh my god. Computer. What's an episode I haven't seen? 42 maybe? No, I haven't seen that in a while.
Isn't it funny? The time goes by like that.
Oh, it's fucking Long Game. For fuck's sake. That's so... I don't remember that music at all. That makes sense.
Oi mate, how much is a cronk burger?
2 credits 20, sweetheart. Now join the queue.
The mighty Jagrafess of the Holy Hundred Jurassic.
Yeah, well, that's just amazing. The next station is Grindelwald. Grindelwald, that's not the Harry Potter one. Let's not go there. I'm also going to just open my notifications so I can see if someone does donate. Just putting that one there, just in case, on the off chance someone decides to. Okay. Kronkberger mentioned this one. Some sort of train. Some sort of bus. Maybe bus. Planet of the Dead. No. Oh, no. There is a train in The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Close. Close with that one. Yeah. Boomtown. In like a second. Deary me. 11th hour. Amazing. Perfect. Where the fuck is that? I have no idea. I have no BBC logo as well, so I can't do it. I have a feeling it's maybe Russell. I'm thinking Poison Sky. Oh no, it's not. It's way later than that. Oh, it's friggin' Ghost Monument. Fucking dickhead. Yeah. Sorry, that was very silly of me. Pay your respects, everyone. I shouldn't make a joke about that. Magician's Apprentice. Yes, piece of piss. That could also be Magician's Apprentice. Or which is familiar? It feels very that... Yeah, it is. Fucking hell. Right back to back as well. I knew it was like Scarrow. It felt like Scarrow. Oh, God. No, wait, no. No, Love and Monsters. Has to be. It's the only time that episode... Yeah. Oh god. That's quite a good one to do, just all the songs.
Because you can't beat a bit of ELO.
Okay, before I get copyrighted. Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. It's not turn left though, is it? It's Sontaran stratagem. No, it's fucking not! Oh no, it's not! I thought I was being clever. I thought it was like the fucking Atmos thing. Oh shit. All the lines are busy. We regret we cannot help you at this time. But I really need the police. There's been a murder 10 feet to my right. What? That's so familiar as well. Turn left, turn left. Nah. No. Oh, no. Dot and bubble. Dot and bubble. Yeah. Fucking hell. What a joke. Oh, gridlock. Yeah. Easy. Fucking Nikola Tesla's not a terror? Yes! I've only seen that one once as well. It's because it's New York. Staten Island Ferry. Look at that. Look at me with the geoguessr knowledge. That could be Lie of the Land. Yep. I'm cooking here. Now, who's in that fucking eye? It's a weeping angel, baby. So that, oh god, that is Halloween Apocalypse. Beautiful. In one. Look at this streak we got now, and now I've ruined it. No, maybe I haven't. Listen. Yes! Look at this streak. Come on, man.
No, bo, ho.
Yeah, too easy, that. It's too easy. Flesh and Stone. Yep. Come on, too easy. Into the Dalek. What's this streak? What's this fucking streak, man? What's this streak? No, it could be Love and... No, it's not Love and Monsters. When was this recreated? They showed this like so many times. I have a feeling it is... Maybe just put Aliens of London. Just no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. That's... Oh, fuck off. That's so cheeky. Sound of Drums. Yeah. Poppies. Could be Interstellar Song Contest. It could be something else. Probably is something else. I'm gonna put Interstellar just because it's a good guess. Okay. Oh, Demons. I thought it was your BBC logo as well. That's what was putting me off. Nikola Tesla again. No, not quite. Power. Yep. Wonderful. Oh God. Family of Blood. Yeah, spot on.
A clear statement of your symptoms will help us provide the medical practitioner appropriate to your individual needs.
Murray Gold music, so it's not.
A clear statement of your symptoms will help us provide the medical practitioner appropriate to your individual needs.
I want to say Dr. Widow in the Wardrobe, but I'm probably wrong. No. Oh, definitely not that. Oh, that's hard because it's when is the it's fucking it's Night of the Doctor. That's so cheeky. Yeah. Yep. Oh, bit of trivia. This is the first episode of the revival era in which the phrase Doctor Who is used. Oh, God. I want to say Christmas Invasion. No, never mind. This episode originally... Revival? Yeah. Originally called for the Doctor to stick his head through a cat flap. Turned out the cat flap was too small. Well, it must be Rose then. Oh, that's cheeky. Damn. Lodger. Come on, man. Oh, school reunion? No, not quite. Around that era, though, because the camera is such shit quality. Who is that? Torchwood? We talking Army of Ghosts, maybe? Oh, no, it's not. It's Dalek. Fuck's sake, man, you clown. Fucking hell, that's terrible from me. Don't even fucking... Don't even remind me. Don't even fucking remind me of that shit. Come on. That could be anything. Thin Ice? Oh, come on! It's definitely Capaldi, I think. Oh, God, iPad. Dark Water. That's cheeky anyway. It's not. It's Pyramid at the End of the World. Got good memories of that episode. God, that looks like a Cyberwoman. What are we looking at here, do you reckon? Oh, God. What is that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Forest of the Dead. No, it's not. Oh, I was right. I thought that was the thing that River's on. Wait, hang on. Cyberman, definitely. But is it just fucking Rise of the Cyberman? Oh, it is. Oh, that's boring. Journey's End? Oh, no, okay, hang on.
The face of an alien life form was transmitted live tonight on BBC One.
Oh, well, that's too easy now. So now I know it's Christmas Invasion. Very silly. We could do anything. Sonic screwdriver and a non-sonic screwdriver. I think a non-sonic screwdriver is called a screwdriver. Oh, God, what is that from? Oh, shit, we have a pledge. Damn. Hang on. Jesus Christ, I'm not used to doing this. Wait, hang on.
Money.
There we go. Money. You know what that means, ladies and gents? That means someone has donated, and they donated £5. That's Warren Newman. Thank you once again for donating £5 to our Wingman fundraiser. But do you know what that means? It does unfortunately mean that I have to do this fucking stupid dance from Fear Her. Oh shit, I forgot this is a bit of a leg exercise. I can't even hear myself. It's so loud with my headphones. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so long. How did I do this so many times on the fucking fundraiser? Oh, my legs. Oh, jeez. Oh, it burns. It burns. If you're not familiar, because I will do anything on the internet to embarrass myself, and I'm trying to raise money to make my short film happen, because we can't do it without money. For every £5 donation to our fundraiser, which is linked in chat and linked in the description below, I'll do the fucking stupid Fear Her dance. And for every donation, generally, you'll get obviously a big old shout out. But for every £10, I will also sing a Doctor Who song. So that is also on the cards. To much of my dismay. But thank you once again to Warren Newman for donating. That, I don't know, is that your first Wingman donation? It's probably not, is it? What does that take us up to now with you? Because I want to make sure I'm keeping tabs on people. Warren Newman. Whoa, that takes your total up to £15, you fucking legend. Oh, Jesus, fly. Wowee. That takes your total to £15, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Thank you, Warren Newman, for donating £5 today and a total of £15 overall. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is, obviously from Series 4. Where is this from? The whole Sonic Screwdriver bit I feel is familiar. Planet of the Ood? No. Oh, God. Oh, it's Wild Blue Yonder, isn't it? I thought it was familiar. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? What is that? What am I looking at here? Creepy sort of thing, God complex maybe? That's got creepy imagery, you know, heaven sent. Very good, very, very good. God, we're flying through this now. Voicemail in the night. It could be long game. Probably not. What the fucking hell is that? I have zero memory of what this is. Planet of the Dead, maybe? No? Oh, it's Matt Smith. A Vampire of Venice? Jesus Christ, that took me ages. That took me bloody ages. Doctor's daughter. The man who never would! Oh dear. Hang on a moment.
Money, 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 money.
Thank you very much.
Money, 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 money,
For a second, I was just saying money in my ear.
Money.
For fuck's sake. Thank you to Jeremy Duncan for donating £5 to our film fundraiser. Thank you so much for that. It is really greatly appreciated. And it's your first donation to our fundraiser, so thank you very much for supporting us. I'm going to add your name to the sheet, and then of course you did donate £5, which means I have to do that stupid dance, doesn't it? So, brilliant. Yeah, that's something I have to do now. You know what? It's a good leg exercise. I have to move my chair every time. It is very much like a dance monkey dance kind of thing, but I've done worse on the internet, and that's not any inappropriate illusions. That's just very much on this channel I've done worse. I need to do a bit of like ankle training anyway, like just build up a bit of strength in the legs when I play football, so that's good. Okay, anyway. Thank you very much for the donation. Once again, for every £5 donation we'll do that stupid dance. Oh, God, I'm knackered. For every £10 donation we will sing a Doctor Who song live on stream, and we do still have the spinny wheel from the stream of songs we haven't yet sung, so yeah. Get us to like, if we get to, I'll say that, if we get to like, if we get to $3,000 overall on the fundraiser, like the total, the aim is 4. If we get to 3, I'll release the Big Brother thing. I need it. I can't just release it for no reason. Thank you very much for your kind words. Very excited about the film and very excited about bringing it to life. And that £5 will go a long way. Trust me. As I say, every little help. If you could donate £1, that also helps tremendously more than you'll ever realise. So yeah. This is Angels Take Manhattan. Yeah, I know that one. I might be getting the new Master and TARDIS. I might do, yeah. Not a clue with this. What is that? Ship. Power of the Doctor? Not quite. Orphan 55. That's it. There we go. We're getting there.
White noise off the telly. We've all heard it. White noise off the telly. We've all heard it.
Who is that?
White noise off the telly. We've all heard it.
There are some forms to fill in. Might help you relax.
Oh.
They won't, but we do need them filled in.
But that's Chris Addison, so it's definitely...
White noise off the telly. We've all heard it.
There are some forms to fill in.
Is it Dark Water? Yeah, okay. Interesting. And what's the alternative? Me standing over your grave, your broken body? That's the God complex. Know that a mile off. This is Fugitive of the Jadoon. Piss. And that one, I can't bloody remember. I cannot remember at all.
money, 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 money.
It's another one again.
Money, money, money,
knackered, man.
money, money.
Thank you very much to Wendy Mayhew for donating £5 to our film fundraiser. Once again, that means we have to do this shit. Oh, my legs! I'm trying to spice it up. What dance moves can I add? Oh. Ow. Still 15 seconds left. But yeah, it's quite good for the leg muscles, this, you know? Actually. Because I'm just sort of like hovering. I can feel them burning, which is probably a good thing. Don't need to go to the gym tonight. That's something sorted. Gosh, brilliant. Fucking hell. Oh, well, thank you very much again, Wendy Mayhew, for donating £5 to our film fundraiser. It's very, very much appreciated. My legs appreciate it. That's Wendy Mayhew, Jeremy Duncan, and Warren Newman today for donating £5 each to the fundraiser. Really, really appreciate it. That's £15 in a handful of minutes. That really, really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. As we said, the rules are the rules. Any more £5 donations this stream and I have to fucking do it. This is, I think, Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. No, it's not. It's A Good Man Goes to War. Exactly, that's what I said. And that is Hurdle. God, we managed to catch up just about. So let's talk about the news then, because we have got some news to talk about in the world of Doctor Who, some quite big and exciting news. People kind of alluded to that. They thought I was being clickbaity with the title of this stream. I don't know if that's particularly fair. I mean, there's definitely times where I have been a bit clickbaity, because it's unfortunately just the world of YouTube that we live in now. But to be quite honest, no. I mean, we're a Doctor Who fucking news live stream show. This is probably the biggest news we've got. It's time to talk about that, you know. We're going to talk about that, of course we are. Is there a news article that was released about this? I feel like there probably was, but I'm trying to remember if there actually was. Series 10 soundtrack. Doctor Who news. Yeah, so Radio Times, let's talk about that. So this was published a few days ago. This was the 9th of October. It was about a week ago, actually, almost a week ago, which is why I was like, I thought, don't worry, I don't know what you're apologising for, Doctor Who fan Jay, but absolutely no worries at all. Don't worry about it. So yes, let's talk about the soundtrack release. That's been announced now. Doctor Who fans get prayers answered as long-awaited soundtrack release is finally confirmed. Doctor Who fans, keep calm. It's finally happening after years of waiting. It's officially been confirmed that the Series 10 soundtrack is on its way. Series 10, or Season 10 as they've put it, Series 10, of Doctor Who, which starred Peter Capaldi, Pearl Mackie and Matt Lucas, aired in 2017. A whopping 8 years ago, but the beloved soundtrack from Murray Gold never got an official release, with fans' collections being left incomplete until now. A video on the Doctor Who official social media account has confirmed it's happening, although a release date has not yet been announced. Fans are delighted with the news, with one responding, "It's about time," and another adding, "We're finally getting Bill's theme after 8 years. One more summed up everyone's feelings by saying, "At long last, hallelujah." So the BBC basically released this video basically unprompted last week, which is just like a bunch of different characters talking about the Series 10 soundtrack, and then, which is quite a fun way of doing it. And I do like the fact that they're not platforming any individuals on Doctor Who Twitter. They've learned from their mistakes, clearly, and just using loads of different random characters from the series, which is actually quite funny that they're doing that, to be honest. I like that. That's a fun bit. And then you got the Doctor being like, "Can I just say something?" It's happening, which is cool. A few things to note about this. So, obviously we've got the music in the background of this is a new variation of A Good Man with a sort of choir in the background. So again, very cool. And I think that's really cool. I think it's unclear as to what the process of making these is. I very much don't know if it's something that's like they've got all the recordings and they just had to like kind of cut them up and make them into an album and then release them, or whether it is very much a thing. Okay, I will do the Spider-Man 3 dance now. What is the Spider-Man 3 dance? Is that that one? Yeah, I'll do that next time someone does it, sure. It's unclear whether they had this all packaged and ready to go and just had to chop it up and release it, or whether this is actually a brand new recording, because it's also quite likely that they may have just sat down with the like pieces of music written and re-recorded it, you know, for like in 2025 with the technology we've got now, which is not obviously going to make a huge difference. It's only been 8 years, but it might make a significant difference in terms of hearing brand new, like officially released stuff with like a choir. It gives Murray Gold the chance to tweak things that he might not have liked about that soundtrack or about that series. So I think that's really cool, and I hope that that is the case, because it means there is a little bit of time to sort of like tweak some things but that he wants to tweak. Gould previously explained that that releasing the soundtracks has turned into quite a job, saying at a previous Doctor Who BFI event, what began as a task to achieve has become a slightly more complicated task to achieve because of the mountainous amount of music there is to deal with now, which is probably my fault. Now, I can say for a fact, I was there. I saw Murray Gould do this talk at the BFI, and I remember him being asked about it, and he explained it in a very sort of optimistic kind of way, basically confirming that he is going to release the Series 10 soundtrack. He is going to release a 60th anniversary Season 1 and 2 soundtrack, but it's likely to be on one sort of big soundtrack, which is interesting that the Series 10 soundtrack is being released separately to that. So I'm glad, because I was a bit worried that Series 10 would be lumped onto one disc of a bigger release, because there's a lot of great music in Series 10, and I think it all deserves to be heard on a proper official soundtrack release. Maybe that is still the case, who knows. The plan is to get it all out in one big music dump. It's coming, it is coming, which is pretty much kind of summed up there is what I was saying, is that I kind of expected it to be like a 60th anniversary, Season 1, Season 2, and Series 10 soundtrack release. But thankfully that's not the case. I wonder if they will still keep that up for the future releases, because now he's releasing Series 10, it's incredibly likely that they will be doing a 60th anniversary Season 1 and Season 2 release. If anything, the music from those series are more kind of packaged and ready. A lot of those suites and pieces of music have already been played at the BBC Proms last year. The Season 10 soundtrack isn't the only thing Doctor Who fans have been waiting for. It's yet to come. yeah. We're not going to talk about Doctor Who and the future of the show. There's been a lot of back and forward about this, and a lot of criticism, I think, of my own sake as well, so I will kind of specify my feelings on it. I think this is great news, and I think it was almost an inevitable announcement. Like, I thought that you could have asked me in maybe 2021, 2022, if I thought the Series 10 soundtrack would be released, and I would have said to you a categorical no. Since Murray Gould came back to Doctor Who in 2023, I always thought now it will be inevitable that he will release it, because if he's now involved with Doctor Who again, he's like going to be asked about it. He's going to have it on his mind. It's definitely going to be a question that's thrown around to the end of time, unless he actually releases it. And so as soon as he came back for the 60th anniversary, I was pretty confident, actually, that this would end up happening. Did I think it would take till 2025? No, but I guess it makes sense for it to be like 2 years on from the 60th anniversary. Is it? Is that right? Yeah. 2 years on from the 60th anniversary specials, and we have a Series 10 soundtrack announcement, and that's really exciting, and it's happening, it's coming. Obviously, we don't know when it's coming out, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Why do I think Murray Gould had not done it before? I think it's a big question. I've criticised him for not getting on and doing it, and I've been very vocal about that, because I think as a fan who appreciates the music from the show, it got to a point where it really felt like it was being avoided on purpose. It felt like Murray was kind of being evasive of it. And that is annoying. When you want to hear music, like proper music from the show, from, in my opinion, one of the best series the show's done, it's really hard when someone just kind of is almost point blank about it, and it's like, oh, it's just sort of on the to-do list, yeah, it'll get dumped at some point. Like, that lack of care is a bit unfortunate and a bit sad. But I definitely felt us leaning towards it. I mean, Season 1 and Season 2 have had individual tracks that are from Series 10. There's no coincidence that maybe Murray's been sitting with this soundtrack of music for quite a while. So it wouldn't surprise me. Why did I not think he did it earlier? I think it's a really good question. I think it's very likely that he left Doctor Who on bad terms. We still don't know the intricate details of why Murray Gold left in 2017. But again, given what happened since, in terms of he didn't really seem he wanted to be associated with the show after 2017, other than the Series 9 soundtrack release, and then he obviously eventually came back. I feel like it's one of those things where maybe it was a thing where he left on bad terms. Now, we don't know what the plan for the show was when Chris Chibnall took over in its exact detail, but what it sounds like is that Chris Chibnall, very respectably, wanted to sort of start with a clean slate. It was very clear that they had a vision in mind. They had a brand new sort of logo, they had a brand new sort of team looking after it as well, brand new executive producers once again. And it's very likely that maybe for his vision of the show, he wanted a different composer to sort of separate it thematically. Now, obviously, you can make arguments about whether or not that worked, whether or not that was a good decision. I think Sega Nakanola is a fantastic composer, and I think Murray Gold is also a fantastic, excellent, brilliant composer. You can say many, many good things and some weak things about both in terms of their contributions to the show and its history. That being said, I think if Murray Gold was maybe asked to leave a show that he'd been doing for 10 plus years, I think that would probably fuck you off a little bit. I think if I was asked to leave and then they, tail between their legs came back and were like, oh, could you just do this last soundtrack? I'd say, no, fuck off. So there's that. He also became a dad in this time and has had kids to bring up. He's also worked on so many shows. I think this is also something that's not taken into account very often, is that shows beyond Doctor Who fucking exist, and Murray worked on pretty much all of the Russell T Davies projects in the last few years. He worked on a very British Scandal. He worked on Years and Years. He worked on It's a Sin, amongst others. I mean, if you can look at his IMDb, it's absolutely flooded in between 2017 and 2023 when he came back for Doctor Who. Coming back to Doctor Who, after having his kids, after having a break, after sort of, I feel, maybe making amends with the show, every interview I've seen him in seems to be a lot more positive, a lot more uplifting, a lot more interesting. I do feel like he's more engaged with the show and doesn't have any sort of bad blood or resentment towards it or its fans anymore. There was also a point where Series 9 apparently leaked online. The soundtrack, I should say, leaked online, which I think is rightfully going to fuck anyone off. But I think, yeah, there's something to be said about the process of making an album is not an easy one. Some people work in different ways, and it's likely that, it's very likely that it just takes him longer than it took Sega Nakanola. But Sega Nakanola's releases, it could be argued, were more sweets and sort of elongated, just segments uncut from the main show, which is also not great. I disagree that, I don't think, when I listen to Sega Nakanola's soundtracks, as much as I love his music in the show, if I want to listen to a specific motif or a specific track, you are having to listen sometimes, in the Flux album, for example. You have, a fucking 10-minute track just to get 30 seconds of Flux theme, and it's that's annoying for me. So with Murray Gold, I think, there are positives, there are negatives, there are ways of working, and I think, look, I've been pretty much up there as, not a hater, but I've definitely criticised the fact that, why can't you just crack on and work on this now? And I said, way back when, I said earlier this year, I said, now is the time. Doctor Who has not been kind of renewed for another series yet. It still hasn't, months on. So let's crack on. And let's... Murray's hopefully got a bit of free time and not working on anything else. Hopefully he needs to crack on and make this series release, and hopefully this is not the last. We get the Series 10 soundtrack, amazing, can't wait to listen to it. But then what's next? Are we going to get Season 1, Season 2, 60th? Talking of which, who knew? Josh Carr is in the chat, and I'm sure he'll not like to give anything away about his interview. He did an interview with Murray Gold very recently, immediately after the Series 10 soundtrack news was announced. So he got the absolute privilege of being able to speak to the man himself, which is absolutely insane and just wonderful timing, and I'm delighted for him. I messaged him as soon as the news broke, being like, "Oh my god, what is the timing on this?" I think the news dropped the morning of the recording. So please do check out Josh's channel. Who Knew? It's a Doctor Who podcast. He's interviewed Chris Chibnall. He's interviewed me about 6 times. And he's done an interview with Murray Gold, which is coming out presumably relatively soon. And I'm sure there'll be some exclusives in there that he's not going to want to drop in this chat or want me to sort of say on the stream. But keep an eye out for it, because there is some very, very interesting stuff in there from what I've heard, which is currently very little, but from what I have heard, it is absolutely brilliant, and I'm so excited for that to drop. I'll be listening to it all morning. I am not a big podcast guy. The nature of my job, I find it hard to stick a podcast on and crack on, but this is one I will be moving everything in my calendar to listen to the morning that drops. So I hope you are all feeling the same, buzzing with excitement for the Murray Gold Who Knew episode, because I know I am. Maybe this is a bigger episode than the Chris Chibnall one for me. I don't know. But yeah, subscribe to Who Knew, follow it on Spotify, give Josh Carr some love for pulling some absolutely fucking incredible guests for his podcast. One of, if not the best, Doctor Who podcast out there. I'm gonna say it. I love this boy. I think he's fucking killing it, as always, has been since he started it. And that's not just because he's had me on, 6 or 7 times. But yeah, no, Murray Gold is a fascinating man and very interesting to speak to. So I'm very, I can't wait to hear that. But yeah, that is coming out. So the next thing is, what's the next big thing? Like, what tracks are probably going to be on it, and when is it going to release? So the release date, nobody fucking knows, but I have my theories. So my theories are, is Murray composing for Russell's new show Tiptoe? I don't think it's been confirmed either way if anyone's composing for it, let alone Murray. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. In terms of release dates, my guesses would be, considering we're now past the point of any possible, if we want to go by stupid dates, it would be like, you have to include your 10s or you have to include your 12s, right? Because it's the 12th Doctor and it's series 10. That would be the funniest kind of thing that they could do, and they probably will do, is release it. Now, you also want to bear in mind that new music from labels is usually released on a Friday, is it? Or is it Monday? I feel like it's a Friday is when new music drops. So that's another thing to consider. And also the Christmas market. They're not going to want to wait till after Christmas to release this, because it could be a big buy for Doctor Who fans. They could make a lot of money off it. It makes complete sense to release this definitely before Christmas. So my predictions would be as follows. I would say it's either going to be the 10th of November, series 10, November, in time for the anniversary day, or the 23rd of November, again, of course, the 63rd anniversary. I love you, George, but if any Doctor Who content creators deserve to host something like the fan show, it would be Josh Carr. You know what? And I fucking agree. I'd love Josh Carr to host the fan show, because I could weasel my way onto it every week. But I think, 23rd of November or the 10th of December. And I'm leaning more towards the 10th of December, because it is Series 10, 12th Doctor, 2025. It's just before Christmas. I think what's likely for me, if I had to predict, would be they announce it on the 23rd, on the anniversary day, what the release date is, and then it comes out on the 10th of December. Now, let's have a look at these dates as well. 10th of December is a Wednesday, so that doesn't really line up with that theory, does it? 23rd is, yeah, that's a Sunday, so that doesn't really work. And then the 11th is a Tuesday. The 10th is a Monday. So that also doesn't really work in terms of the sort of Friday release slots. But you never know. It could very easily be released on the 21st or the 28th of November. My thinking it'll be any of those dates. I think it'll either be the 10th, the 23rd of November, or the 10th of December. If not them dates, any Friday. I'm calling all of them. Yeah, me and Josh can definitely co-host. Yeah. Who Bulletin needs a refresh, man. It's been too long. I was looking at some of the Who Bulletin promo art the other day, and I was like, God damn, crazy. December 10th I think is for me the most likely time this could drop, because they haven't confirmed a release date. If it was coming out anytime soon, they would have done that. And it's also perfect time for Christmas. They'd be stupid to release it after Christmas, and they wouldn't announce it 3 months in advance, like 3+ months in advance. Sorry. What was the? Oh my God, we did a whole thing about this. Where was the Who Bulletin photo shoot that I did? The stupid bloody thing. Promo material. Here we go. I was looking at this the other day because I was like, Jesus Christ, look at this. And look how, like, different I look now. I mean, this is so weird. I mean, hey, it looks great. Some professional looking branding. We never even went back to the diamond shape either. What's that all about? This was just before the 60th anniversary. My hair's so long. I don't know what it is about that. It's crazy. But I did like this little photo shoot. That was fun. I liked that one. This is me being on an actual, like an actual sort of fan show, I think, is the thinking here. There's the Who Bulletin t-shirt. It's fake. It's not real. It's edited. It's just a white t-shirt with the Who Bulletin pasted on it. It's not actually real. That's probably the best one. I should do more like press releases with the Who Bulletin logo in the corner. That's fucking class. I miss this, man. I miss this era of like, oh, this is a brand new exciting show. It always kind of goes downhill for me. As soon as I get like used to it, I just stop. Yeah, I've got the fucking Prince Charming haircut for real. Yeah. But yes, that's my thinking for the Series 10 soundtrack. In terms of tracks that I would like to hear, my biggest one I think I'm excited for. Well, there's ones that are already released. We know this. There are ones that are technically released, but people haven't really either have clocked on or haven't clocked on. Bill's theme is released pretty much in its entirety because it was performed live. Oh my God, who? Try to find my Spotify playlist now because I know it's loaded into there, and I'll play it because I can play it because it hasn't been fucking released yet, so I can. Bill. Love that it didn't play. That's crazy. Okay, let me see if I can find it elsewhere. I know I've got it somewhere, and I'll play the Bill theme in the background. Not the Bill, as in. Anyway, oh my God. Why does this not come up? You've got Bill's theme here, which I can play in the background. And this is probably the cleanest version, and it's from the live performance of... What was it from again? Oh my God. It was from the live performance of the National Orchestra of Wales, and it was for the World Enough from Time live screening. I'm gonna mute my mic. So yeah, that's fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Might be cheeky and just fucking put that on YouTube in a week or so. Yeah, so that's probably my favourite one. I think I'm very excited for. Beyond that, I think there's definitely some of the World Enough in Time soundtrack. I think I'm just buzzing to hear like clean, especially some of like, the Master Reveal stuff and the Genesis of the Cybermen stuff. Yeah, I think they're genuinely fucking brilliant. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to see this soundtrack release. I think I've been talking about the Series 10 soundtrack for a long, long time. What happened to the Series 10 soundtrack is a video I released on the 13th of April 2020. It's one of those things where it's just like, that's how long fans have been waiting, longer than 5 years, Christ. But it's just interesting that like even then, like 5 years ago, I was talking about, oh, why is this
video one? I thought about it, I considered it, and I asked you guys in the community tab. I put a poll out saying,
oh god,
Series 11 and 12, but we've never had Series 10. Today we're going. Series 9 saw a small delay in the expected release for around.
Oh look, he's being analytical.
9,
picture of Murray Gold from Google.
To the series compared to the previous ones.
Yeah.
As for him,
Was
he left the show.
Comparing the logo. The logo, I think, will be the new one. It'll be the newest Doctor Who logo. It'll be the current Doctor Who logo, because that's always the thing with the merchandise, other than the collection box sets, which they've stuck to the Whittaker one just for consistency. Sorry. That's all I can think of. But you never know. Yeah, we're not doing that for the old videos. We'll do it if I'm demanded to, but I've also got free will. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty decent. So our next one, our next big news story that was kind of semi-big, but kind of not. Weird sort of story, was the return of Doctor Who Battles in Time. Now, I've never shut the fuck up about Doctor Who Battles in Time for about a year. Doctor Who Battles in Time is coming back, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is. Heathside Trading and BBC Studios announced a new agreement bringing back the wildly popular Doctor Who trading card game Battles in Time. Originally launched in 2006, the game became a fan favourite before ceasing production in 2009. Now, in time for its 20th anniversary, Heathside will relaunch the original game alongside new lines designed to fit seamlessly into any Whovian's collection. We have a long history of working on trading cards at Heathside, and a few of us were collectors of the original Battles in Time game, so we're thrilled to be bringing it back to fans with all new cards, says Darren Epstein, EVP of Global Business Development at Heathside. We're excited to be expanding our range with BBC Studios following the success of our wider Doctor Who collectibles portfolio. Ooh. And we look forward to bringing even more iconic products to fans. Let's have a look at that. What were they? What were these? What the hell? Was it these ones? 1/6 scale collector figure busts? Or is that something else? Am I going crazy? Did they do these ones? Did they? Or maybe they did that one. I think they did that. Oh, that was quite a cool one, to be fair, yeah. Oh well, that's interesting. A representative of BBC Studios said, Doctor Who has one of the richest archives in entertainment, and Battles in Time is a beloved part of that history. We're delighted to be working with Heathside to bring this iconic trading card game back to fans, both in its original form and with exciting new additions. It's a fantastic way to celebrate the 20th anniversary and continue engaging audiences with the world of Doctor Who. The new range will debut in 2026 on masterreplicas.com. How exciting. Now, of course, you know I love Battles in Time cards. You know damn well I love Battles in Time cards. We did a whole video about it. We did a whole couple videos about it recently, which none of you watched. Look, there's even a fucking playlist there, man. God damn. We kind of revisited them recently, so it's kind of very much in the mood for it. I did a collaboration with a good friend of mine, Ewan, who does a sort of Pokemon unboxing channel, and we talked about the Doctor Who, my collection of Doctor Who Battles in Time cards, and then we opened a whole box of Battles in Time cards from all the way from 2008, which is mad and lovely and exciting because it means that next year we'll be getting some more. Now, I don't know whether I'll be collecting it. I'm not going to commit to that yet because as I said, it's a long, long time ago. I love that they're bringing the Battles in Time cards back, but just how it will look is going to be completely up to them. How expensive it is will be completely up to them, and how well it will fit into the collection. I do like, because the original collection had a numbering system, but they're likely to sort of stick by that numbering system and create like additive cards. And I would love the idea of having a sort of Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi card, and Jodie and Shooty, obviously, in my Battles in Time collection, along with like Missy, different incarnations of the Master, and companions and big monsters. I think that's the thing I'm most excited about. I'm hoping they won't bring back the old Battles in Time charm of having random, boring, nameless side characters just plastered all over these cards. They haven't done a Battles in Time release for Series 5 onwards, so we're at a point where, like, we're talking about, like, God, 11 series of the show to kind of cover. I think there's absolutely like a highlights range, and I don't think there's a possibility that I'd be opening a pack that would have some shit cards in it, but you never know. So I'm very excited to see what that'll look like. I'm hoping they won't make it too expensive or elite or premium and sort of go like in a sort of Magic the Gathering direction. That's not what I want at all, but hey, we'll see. Battles in Time returning is absolutely a very, very exciting thing, and I'm absolutely here for it. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing more Battles in Time content from me, of course, again, you can check out the playlist that is linked on the homepage of my YouTube channel, which is here. Battles in Time trading cards, Doctor Who videos, and these are all the Battles in Time videos we did a few months ago. They released about a couple months back. They're really heavily edited, like fun, high energy videos, and they're a collaboration, and yeah, we have a lot of fun making very inside niche Doctor Who references and jokes, so please do consider checking that out if you haven't already. If you have, check it out again. But yeah, that is that for the Doctor Who Battles in Time stuff. Then we also have a brand new figure set which was released today, so I've got to talk about that as well. There's so much stuff to talk about. I'm hoping there'll be this much stuff every week, but there probably won't. Oh my god, just gonna pretend that I didn't accidentally type something. Okay. So this is the brand new. Is this gonna be with Aldebar showing it off? No, it's not. Fantastic. Look at this. Wow. Look at how gorgeous this is. So you've got this sort of fantastic kind of yeah, you got this sort of like fantastic set. Obviously, it's the Vortex Edition figure, so it's going to be more expensive, more sort of articulate. Anthony Ainley's only ever had one figure release, and that was in a very, very limited, exclusive San Diego Comic-Con box set. Whereas this is a completely brand new head sculpt, brand new. We've never had this figure released before, so I'm very, very excited about this. You've got the Tissue Compression Eliminator accessory, which either there's two settings on it, or it actually does have, there's two of them with it. Crazy. It's a fantastic looking thing. They've also included props from the TV movie, which is quite interesting, but I'm absolutely here for it. I don't give a shit whether that's a reach at all or not. I don't mind. It comes with the column TARDIS. It's a pretty cool addition for it to come with. And it's just, look at that figure. That's a fantastic figure of him. I really, really do think it is. And I'm very excited. I think his sort of torso seems to come out a little bit too much. I think that there's a sort of weird colouring design on that. But I think, yeah, so you've got two different versions of the Tissue Compression Eliminator to pose it with. You've got two different heads to swap it with. You've got two props from the TV movie and a sort of the pillar TARDIS from Keeper of Traken, right? And the Anthony Ainley Master, which is a Master who has only ever been released in one set back in like 2008, 2009. So, yeah, it's a very impressive release. And I'm here for it. I think it looks great. Will I be buying it? I don't know. Haven't worked that one out yet, but yeah. But yeah, oh my word. I am going to have a quick break and grab some more drinks. Drinks? Jesus Christ, George. Fucking getting lit in here, man. Goddamn. I'm going to get another drink. Going to pop to the toilet. Going to get some food because I'm fucking starving. And then I'll be back to talk more Doctor Who. And then make our plans for the rest of the evening, of course, as well. So, yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you in a minute. And we're back. I've scranned 2 custard creams in such a short space of time. It's quite impressive. So, welcome, once again. That covers pretty much all of our Doctor Who news. I'm going to run the stream up until about 7:30. And then we're going to be going live on Twitch. Thank you, Jay Duncan, for joining. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's right, we're going to be going live on Twitch after this. We haven't been live on Twitch in a little while. Haven't quite decided what we're going to play yet. I think it's probably going to be GeoGuessr to start with, and we might try something new after. But I'm very much leaning towards GeoGuessr because that was quite fun on the big stream. The fun thing about that is you will able to be you'll be able to play with myself on GeoGuessr. You'll be able to join in and play against any maps that we try. Another thing that I want to just kind of throw around again is that I am still fundraising for our film Wingman. Amazingly, we've had 3 different donations already today, so I really, really appreciate that. But if anyone's here, anyone wants to support the film, that'd be greatly appreciated. We do have a little donation menu. I'm not going to be doing the Love and Monsters reading or adding a costume and prop, but if you want me to do the stupid fear her dance, then you can do that for every £5 donation. I am legally bound to do that stupid fear her dance. For every £10 donation, I am legally bound to sing a Doctor Who song, and someone's donated. Bloody hell, that was quick.
Money, 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 money,
motherfucker.
Money, 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 money.
Thank you to Henry TG.
Money.
That one Sleep No More fan who has proven once again that I will do anything for fucking money. But it's not going to me. The money is going towards my film called Wingman. So it's like I'm doing stupid shit, but my dream is being made true by being able to direct a film that I've written that I care about and think has legs. And yeah, thank you very much for the donation. My legs are not as thankful. Oh God! I forgot to do the Spider-Man dance. Anyway, shit. Forgot to do it. Shit. My bad. Oh, well, thank you very much once again. Henry TG, that one Sleep No More fan, for donating £5. Thank you very much. I'll add that to your total now. Which is now £60 overall. Damn! Coming for that top spot. So, yes. I will do stupid shit on the internet for donations towards my fan film. This isn't me begging for money, this is me begging for my film to get money, because that is more important to me than my own dignity or well-being. So if you can think of any more things you'd like us to add onto the donation menu, please do let me know, and we will do it. So don't get me wrong, we'll set that up. I'm trying to sort of lean towards, because we're doing our little fundraiser stream, I want to try and make this more of a thing where people can donate and get stupid shit to happen on screen. What's the Spider-Man dance? He's like that, isn't he? He's like that, isn't he? Bloody hell. Well, again, there is absolutely zero obligation to pay fucking anything towards the fundraiser, but anything does go a hell of a long way, so we really, really do appreciate it. Myself, Ewan, the co-writer and director of photography, and Emily, the producer of the film, are all incredibly thankful for anything that you're able to donate. So even if you're only able to donate £1, it's really appreciated. But yeah, that is what we're fundraising for at the minute. We'll have a quick game of 13? Go on, why not? We can talk more about that. So, in this segment, we'll just ask you if you want to ask anything at all. I don't know why it's mid-game. If you want to ask anything at all, I will answer any of your lovely questions. And we could talk about Doctor Who, we could talk about the Series 10 soundtrack, we could talk about all the other news that's been going on, we could talk about the film and Wingman, and if you have any suggestions for things we should do on streams in the future, then I'm also open to that. Talk to me about anything. That's what I'm here for. I'm like a sort of agony ant, or sort of like a priest. No, maybe don't say a priest, George. That's probably not the best one to be doing. I'm a sexy priest, that's what I am. My Halloween costume this year. But yes, I do appreciate all of the effort that's been going into some of the clips as well from the fundraiser stream as well. That's been a lot of fun to sort of witness. There's a sporkle I put in the content chat that you might want to play. I made it a while back. Oh, really? Oh, well, I will have a look at that quickly because nothing without a good sporkle. Where is that? In the content chat? Okay. Oh, Doctor Who writers, I see now. Oh, can you name? Oh, I thought it was going to be one of those bloody tier list ones. Wow, I can't name shit, man. £100 for 3 pages of the Sleep No More script. I was thinking, and chat, be honest with me. If you think this is a shit idea, tell me, because I'd rather know in advance. I would, on paper, be willing to do dramatic script readings of Doctor Who episodes, either for videos or for live streams. Now, if you donate £100, I'm not saying I would, but I'm not saying I wouldn't just read the entire Sleep No More script. I need to confirm that I'm not. That's not. Please don't donate with that in mind, because I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying maybe. Peep Show is so good. What's your favourite episode? I think the Daryl episode is really funny. When Mark befriends Daryl and Daryl turns out to be a fucking racist and he has to sort of awkwardly navigate that. It just cracks me up every time because David Mitchell's so good in that episode. We'll have a go at this Sporkle quiz then. Name as many writers as you can from the modern era in 20 minutes. I'm going to really struggle with this one, but we have to get the obvious ones out of the way. Russell T Davies. Right, so that's already 42 of them. Fantastic. Stephen Moffat. Chris Chibnall. Oh shit, we got a donation. Fuck.
Money.
Thank you very much for the donation. Warren Newman has donated £1. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. That is really appreciated. That'll get added to your total. Thank you very much once again. It's lovely to see a lot of the same people donating as well and building up their totals. We'll make that clear as well. If you have already donated before and you're worried that your next donation might not get added, it does get added. Your donation amounts do get added. Yeah, so Abigail Garner and Liam Hickey, for example, who are the top of the leaderboard right now, they are the biggest donors of the whole Wingman fundraiser. But they've donated multiple different times of different amounts, but their grand totals are added together and they will get the reward tier of their grand total. So, for example, if you donated £20 5 different times, you get the rewards of the £100 tier because you have donated £100. You might not have done it in one fell swoop, but you certainly did it across the board, and we count that. So the reward for £100, I think, is getting your name somewhere in the film. If you donate like £75 and then later down the line you're like, oh shit, I might actually want to donate another 25 and get to 100. Yeah, that works. We calculate it together. Absolute king. Kings and queens. Thank you, Warren Newman, once again for the donation. A huge thank you once again to Henry, Warren Newman, Wendy Mayhew and Jeremy Duncan, all for donating during this stream. We're going to continue doing our Doctor Who writers. Chris Chibnall. Right, so we've done like most of them. Mark Gatiss is another one. Robert Shearman. Father's Day. Yes, Paul Cornell. See, my expertise isn't knowing writers' names. That's where I really struggle. School Reunion. Toby Whithouse, is it? Whitehouse? Toby Whithouse. This is a good Sporkle quiz. Rise of Cyberman Age of Steel wasn't written by Russell, was it not? Yeah, I'm going to struggle with that one. Fear Her again. Oh god, Shakespeare Code. Oh, Graham fucking Roberts. Is that his name? What's his name? Graham Roberts. Is it Graham Roberts? Is it what's his fucking name again? Oh my god, someone remind me. Gareth Roberts. That's it. How the fuck am I spelling Gareth wrong? Okay. Alex Manhattan, not sure. Lazarus Experiment, also not sure. Infinite Quest, not a clue. Did that? Oh god, there's so many here. Does this count collaborations? Probably not, right? It doesn't, does it? So I can probably go back through Chris Chibnall's era. Hang on. Mallory Blackman. Oh, I can't spell people's fucking names. Is that not a name? What was their name then? Vinay Patel. I know him. Yeah, of course. Pete McTeague. Of course. Ah, I can't fucking spell today. Right, hang the fuck up. How is that? What, do I do it in caps? Is it, oh, it's not that, is it? It's like that. Oh, you cunt. Stop it, George. You can't spell. I think it's counting co-writes, so I'm going to have to write out the co-writers, which is a bit annoying. Oh, God. Right, go back, George. Juno Dawson. Right, Juno Dawson, story in the engine. How do you spell his name? Oh, God. How do you spell his... Elams. There we go. It's like... this is annoying. Okay. I can't remember who wrote The Well with Russell. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember her name. Fuck. Kate Herron. And someone else. That's really annoying as well, because I can't remember that. Star Beast. That was Russell T Davies. But then who's the fucking original writers? I can't bloody remember. Legend of the Sea Devils. That was Chris Chibnall. That was Chris Chibnall. Oh, the co-write stuff is fucking me up. Verdidati, that was Maxine Alderton. That's fine. Can you hear me? Can't remember. Pete McTeague. Oh my god. And Chris Chibnall. That's mental that you have to put both in. But I understand, but still annoying. Oh my god, who did the fucking Witchfinders again? What was her name? I can't really remember her bloody name. That's gonna really annoy me. Yeah, the core rights thing is... That's crazy. Ease of Light, that's... Rona Munro. You just don't know how to spell some of these people's names. Mallory Blackman and Chris Chibnall. There we go, that's it. It was a co-writing credit. Witchfinders. Oh my god, is it Jenny something? Oh god. Vinay Patel and Chris Chibnall. Did Fugitive? I forgot that Vinay Patel was involved on Fugitive. Jesus Christ. I'm having to like guess though, that's the thing. Which means there's probably loads with like co-writing credits. Oh dear. Rings of like a 10. I can't remember who wrote that. Oh god, Neil Gaiman, yeah. Oh, Vincent and the Doctor, who was that again? Oh my god, what's his fucking... Richard Curtis. Like an accomplished film and TV writer. I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a little bit out, but I think there's going to be a point where I probably just can't get it. Kate Herron and someone. That's really annoying that I can't at least get one for Kate Herron. Star Beast again. That's a hard one. Legend of the Sea Devils. I thought that was Chris Chibnall entirely, but what? Village of the Angels. That was Maxine Alderton and Chris Chibnall, right? Wasn't it? It wasn't? But it can't just be Maxine Alderson. Because... What the fuck? But who else was it going to fucking be on there? Unless it's the other way around. That would be cheeky. Bet it is, you know. Well, who the fuck else wrote Village of the Angels then? Was it not Maxine Alderton? I thought it was. Chris Chibnall and Maxine Alderton. Oh, okay, it worked that time. I had to just type it. I was just obviously getting something wrong with the copy and paste there. Can you hear me? Can't remember. Don't know. I'm disappointed I haven't got Series 11 because that was the one I remember reporting on and talking about. Ed Helms? Is it? No, that's someone else. Ed Helms is a fucking actor, isn't he? Ed Helms is the fucking American actor. It's Ed something though. Fuck. I think it was anyway. I'm now doubting everything I think. Oh, Sarah Dollard. Didn't catch me missing the female writer. Who? Come on. Oh my god, I can't remember the Zygon ones. I can't remember who that was again. I've spoken to him and I can't fucking remember his name, so that's not good. Was it Ed Heim? I'm sure that's it. Fucking okay. I was right. Then. Okay, I wasn't going fucking crazy. You needed Orphan 55 as well. Of course you did. Is it Joy Wilkinson? Yes. Okay. Joy Wilkinson and Chris Chibnall. She didn't do any together, did he? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Well, that's something. Knock knock. Can't remember. Oxygen. Can't remember. Pyramid at the End of the World. Presuming just on a guess for that one. And Stephen Moffat. No. Damn. Okay. Or maybe he got the first credit. I don't know. Oh, see, I really thought with one of them there. Put Starbeast in the Discord. Is that the answer? That's mental. That's got to be almost impossible to... But how the fuck do you... Okay. But, like, how do I put them all in? Do I just have to copy that in? I copied that in. It didn't fucking work. Right, Russell T. Davies. Pat Mills. Dave Gibbons. It should just work like that. Oh, it's really annoying sometimes they're very, like, specific about what they allow. Okay, well, that's not working. Ah! Okay, that's not working. Unless it's... Nope, that's not... None of those are working. That's really irritating. Mike Bartlett did not knock. Okay. Okay, that's something. Let's go back to this as well. Rebel Flesh Almost people, I feel like. There's a lot of, like, Stephen Moffat co-writes that I just... haven't worked out yet. A lot of like Series 8 ones as well. Oh god, who did Into the Dalek again? Fuck. Oh, what's his fucking name? He did Into the Dalek and he did Waters of Mars. I can't fucking remember his name though. Nah. Okay, so as far as that's 154 out of 198. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Obviously, most of those are fucking showrunners. Oh, I did go through. It didn't tell me it bloody went through. Yeah. I'm struggling now, I think. Eyes of Pompeii, no. Planet of the East. Waters of Mars. Just watched it the other day. That's fucking annoying. Oh, Amy's Choice. I can't remember that one either. access to the black spot, no. Rebel Festival, most people know. Girl Who Waited, again, I would have guessed like Toby Whithouse for that one. Toby Whithouse, the GOAT. Rings it back a 10. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. Oh no. Fuck, has he? This is what I'm saying though. My knowledge of writers isn't good. That's just not... My knowledge of who writers isn't good. And I think I've done alright given the circumstances. I did not think I'd get anywhere near 50%, but I have. Let's see if I look. I'm going to look on here and I'm going to see if it checks out. James Moran. Is it him? Oh, fuck. But I didn't know that. I wouldn't have guessed that either. So I think that tells you everything you need to know, frankly. Wonderful. I think that's me, to be honest. I don't think I can get any more of those. And I understand and I really appreciate Phil Ford. I appreciate the help. I'm not gonna cheat. That's my limit, I think. So yeah, that is that. Thank you so much for watching that. That's been fun. We're gonna wrap that one up there. I think we're gonna head over to Twitch now. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for sending that. Really appreciate that, Mr. Scarlo, because it's good to have something a bit different to play, and that's quite a fun. That's the kind of thing I like, where it's challenging your knowledge, as opposed to. Because the one I love the most is putting the episode names in, but I can't just keep doing that every stream. So yeah, huge thank you to that for sending that one out. And yeah, it's time to go on Twitch. Thank you to those who have donated to the fundraiser. We are going to be keeping up the rewards, so if you are joining us on Twitch and you want me to dance around like a fucking idiot and sing a Doctor Who song, then that is absolutely something that can happen on Twitch as well. Thank you to Warren Newman for donating. Thank you to Jeremy Duncan, Wendy Mayhew, Henry, that's one Sleep No More fan once again, and Warren Newman. Thank you, all of you, again, for donating to this, to the fundraiser. Really appreciate it. Every penny helps us get that one bit closer to our final goal. And every pound does help us tremendously with making the film a reality. And we're getting closer and closer, step by step. Every little step goes a hell of a long way. You have no idea, but thank you very much. The potential of the missing episodes, I'll talk about that on Twitch, I think, in more detail. I don't really know much about it. I haven't really read much into it. I think the prospect is very exciting, and my hopes and expectations are down here. My hopes are up here, my expectations are down here. So I'm trying to be real about it. But anyway, join us over on Twitch, and we may talk more about that. So yeah, I'll put a link in the chat to Twitch. Thank you very much for tuning in this week. We'll hopefully be back next week with another Who Bulletin, hopefully a little bit better organised as well. I don't know if I'll play Gartic Phone, but I'm open to it, but maybe we'll just try it at the end, because I've never played it before. I don't want to commit the whole stream to playing that, so we're going to start with GeoGuessr, and then we're going to do a bit of Gartic Phone, maybe. So stay tuned, join us over on Twitch, come and say hello, and I will see you all in literally just a second. Bye-bye.